So the most recent rumor was that Sophie Turner, that's her name, and Joe Jonas.
I don't know who Sophie Turner is.
I think she was
famous girl.
Sophie Turner.
Jonas is one of the Jonas brothers, I assume.
She's the girl from Game of Thrones, the redheaded girl from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
And Joe Jonas, it says they're going to be like a gender swapped remake on Quibi. Is that how you say that word?
Quibi.
Quibi.
That was when I realized it was a Quibi thing. I was like, oh, okay, nobody's going to watch that.
Yeah. And that sounds like at first they announced it and everybody was like, that's a terrible idea. And then it turned out to be it's like filmed in their homes and trying to be stupid.
Like, it's trying actually, I'm fine with it. Like
it's a little parody.
It's just like they're doing it in their homes kind of goofing off. It's more of an homage. Whatever.
Fine.
It's not, yeah, they're not going to do that. Like, you have that kind of the arrogance of our time that they're like, oh yeah, we're going to make, now that we have all these great effects and now that we have Joe Jonas, we're going to really show how this movie could have been better.
Right. That was the arrogance that people were rebelling against.
Yeah.
You know, Trump signed that order against protecting statues and monuments and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He should do that for the Princess
How does
Bride.
he protect them?
I don't know. This was I thought I read that
is he stationed
the Discern headline said, like, Trump signs the order that protects statues. I'm like, well, probably doesn't actually protect anything.
He put like a Tesla coils around it?
I think it's just like, it says there's additional fines or something if you break a statue or, you know, there's more jail time or something. I don't know. But anyway, he needs to do that for the Princess Bride.
Yeah, I agree.
Death
there should be some movies you just cannot touch.
Yeah, Princess Bride was a perfect movie, released at the perfect time. It's a product of its time. It does not need to be.
Yeah. Don't remake Lethal Weapon either, all right? We could just go on a list.
Now, are there movies that deserve a remake or that would be better with a remake? I mean, have you ever seen a good remake?
Sometimes it's just fun to see what you could do now effects-wise. Like, I wouldn't mind a Howard the Duck movie now. I love Howard the Duck.
Something that was really weird and...
I love when they bring back some of the weirder ones. I don't really care. I mean, actually, I don't care. I wouldn't care if they made it. I might see it. But in general, I hate remakes. I really, more than most people, I passionately hate it. Because there are so many creative, amazing people in Hollywood who have so many original, great ideas. But all the money goes to the remakes of the safe familiarity of old ideas. I mean, I go and I've been pitch at all these studios, and almost a huge amount of them are like, well, we're hardly looking at any new original stuff. It's all, they're digging through like old, like, well, we have this old like Atari property, a game that nobody's played for 80 years or whatever. Maybe not 80 years, because it was when I was a kid.
Atari was around 80 years.
30 years. And 35 years. Yeah, that's what's happening. They're digging. We own the property, and it's the familiarity makes it safer. And also, what's happening with movies is because that's why they're making them like theme parks. Is because people don't just go see any old movie in the theater. Now it has to be a big, massive, big budget experience. And the only way to justify that much money is to use a property that everybody's already familiar with and committed to. So the hope for great new original movies is like just fizzling out.
And the movies really are a theme park now that your seats drop out and you fall into the well hole.
You fall 30 feet down into a well in the middle of the movie. We're going to work that into every conversation now.
Into the well hole that the wellsmith created.
Through the well shaft, yeah.
What's the deal with remakes?